Horrorfade here. Welcome back to AI, the Somnium files. Last time we were trying to solve Iris's death, but now she's alive again. At first she died and now she's alive. Why? What is going on? Ay. First she died, now she's alive again. What the heck? Over. KE Association. In system. Okay, I'm just double checking these. Pit, ethanol. Cool. Sinker. Sad emotion, nothing makes her sad. When Dante said he would crack to join this example of emoing. Yes, I made up the sword, so only stuff like emoing isn't a word. Just reading a few of these. And something's pocket. Savior. And cartilage. Alright. Album. Oh, right. This again. Right. Alright, let's continue. Because
She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Bullshit, Dante.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Paul's a knack for a change. It's one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. She believed what she wanted to.
Congressman Sajima is suspicious in more ways than one.
Understatement of the century.
Today. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sajima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night. But he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Yeah.
I sent him home yesterday.
Yeah, kind of.
You released him?
I mean, what the fuck else
was I
is Herbie supposed to do?
We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world?
I don't believe that for a second.
Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
Does it sit on desk?
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous.
Yeah, nah.
Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
I wish!
If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris? I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know.
Yeah?
Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
Again! Everything's connected to this
No,
man that we can't
actually.
fucking talk to.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Still.
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. I would suggest searching the warehouse again.
Yeah, we need to do
You may
that.
be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
Resurrected, Jesus. Have we found this man yet?
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 4 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju. There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju? Where did you go?
Where's Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct?
Yep.
It is possible she may have something for you by now.
Ask Moma for information too. Promise him a meeting with Iris. Moma can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right?
Yeah.
Iba told me about her.
Bam, bam.
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscate building.
Good.
There are 4 people I should talk to. Sosajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
We have a lot to do.
Let's get moving.
We have a lot to do this part. Let's go to the Sajima residence. There is a lot to do. So this might end up being the longest part yet then, because it seems like there is so much to do.
Sosajima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sajima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone.
Oh, okay.
1 call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Yes, okay.
Number 89.
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
Alright. Da-da-da-da-da, we know.
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is
Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
What's his name?
Unknown.
Of course.
You don't
Yeah,
know?
we knew that's not
He is
known.
not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan. Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Great.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I have no idea.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time.
Damn it.
Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Yay!
Roger.
Get to do that again. We get to do that again. Yay.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Still gotta ask you about some shit.
Number 89. Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
I'm finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Bullshit.
I told you, I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
Of course.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that.
Bullshit.
Date.
He's
I
lying.
knew he was lying. This proves it.
Didn't need a fucking thermograph to tell me
I'm
that.
having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
About 89, I'm gonna...
Need information, you can ask. I can't help you. You are beginning to irritate.
I don't fucking care.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant. Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy. Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you.
What is it?
To be honest, Kaname Date,
I don't like you either.
I don't ever want to see you.
Too bad, you're
So
gonna
I
see a
suggest
lot
that
more
you
of
don't
me.
show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
So walk away sternly.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
To marble. Got any information for me, Mama?
You need more info on Ren?
Yep.
I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
He's still missing.
I see.
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah.
I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
I mean, aren't you saying that to me after you and I went through a bottle?
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras.
I see.
It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know?
Oh, okay.
They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. You guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water. And they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass. Didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fell like counter unending. We didn't say no until the ice and glass had melted nothing.
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Falco?
You know
You
him?
know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though. Nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate. No evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Yeah.
Them again.
That's about it. I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Red.
Oh, okay.
They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
So, to the second residence. Alright. Monday.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has your voice back.
No, I didn't do anything. Today's a holiday. I
Okay.
suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
Touching your right shoulder with the left hand.
Did something happen to him?
He's still
You
missing.
asked me that yesterday.
No point hiding it. Told her about Randy's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea. I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
Okay.
They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move.
19, jeez.
So I decided to stay here, by myself.
Take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes. It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater showing
Boom Park again.
It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing. Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited.
And then security kicked you
Even I
out.
was dancing to the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest
Okay.
smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
What was it? Okay, we were actually asking.
6 years ago.
There it is
I was the
again.
victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running. And she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Iris must really enjoy dancing,
Yeah.
though her drawing skills could use some work.
Yeah.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to
6
the
years.
Homi Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man
Oh!
He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then kissed me.
Oh!
When I stared into his eyes. Then I heard footsteps.
Okay.
And then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance. And don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal. So I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
I see.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know. But we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our
A
car
warehouse?
and kissed.
A warehouse.
I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer.
This is connecting more and more and more. More dots are being connected.
I
Okay.
introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before.
Still has a little cat thing on her.
And treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head.
Like,
Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house.
okay.
Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. And that's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details. It was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too, and didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Good drawing on the wall. I was doing when she was 12.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
That connects with the other path that we saw. It's connecting, and then the warehouse. There's someone, and the warehouse is connecting too. Iris, you here? There you are.
I am so aggro right now.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
You were fucking dead.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight. And you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
I knew you were here. These fucking questions. These goddamn questions.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
There's a shotgun sitting on a desk. I might as well.
Why?
well, because it may lead to something in the future.
Date. Date.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Yeah, but it's Date.
Just let me have this.
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtle.
What the heck is a yellow spotted neck turtle?
I cannot even picture that. That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop. I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
There it is. I have a foot on my left eye and start dancing on the desk. It says it's immediately faded. It's the whole thing up. And so my story ended. The end. But I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask her for her information.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
Player.
Date,
I do not want to look at a plant, but sure.
it's a pterophilic camellifolia. Look!
The fuck does that mean?
Yay! Yay! Go pterophilic camellifolia!
I think it's awfully excited about insects. Pay machine full of drinks. Where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
I was just looking at me.
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
About the late night visitor.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
All right then. Shovel Forge.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Oh my god. Do you know the politician Tosajima?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Hey!
Iris, promise you won't laugh. I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body.
What happened to promising not to laugh?
I told you not to laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. I'm sorry. There's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe we're in a parallel world or something.
Doubtful.
Another bizarre explanation.
Doubtful. You don't have a twin, do you?
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah. It's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Practice
So,
summarizing.
what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Alright, go on a date.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play shuffleboard with me?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Oh, but we can't go right away.
Oh, come on! I'm trying to get you to not fucking
Coming
die!
up. I should be done by 3 though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
Got it. So Date, meet me back here at 3.
You better not be dead
You
at 3.
ditch me. I will be beyond furious.
If you are dead at 3, I will be
Bye
upset.
for now. Peace.
This mom's started to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, finally, let's examine the scene of the crime. A good, well, scene of the crime that we can't find a body at. Damn it, hiccups. Don't come now. I'm not that second one to go towards Ross. I could see my breath. I looked around shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished sinking the soap.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so
Plenty of time
long?
to move the body.
Unknown. The
Really?
report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Boss?
Outside influence.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information. A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Okay. This one's so cold it's got icicles on it.
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
That's if we're on the ground and are clearly frozen.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
I don't know.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
What's in the box? Cover box on for. There's nothing in it. Damn it. Oh, ice cutting machine.
That machine is used to cut.
Yeah.
Do they store ice here?
Yeah. An ice cutting machine.
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Oh, oil drum.
Hi, I'm Jemima.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
Doesn't have magical pockets, so. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing?
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
Thanks. We searched the warehouse again, We didn't find anything useful.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's keep going. Date, your temperature is dropping.
Because it's fucking freezing.
At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Abyss headquarters. Turn out Abyss HQ is live. I need to talk to the boss. Sandra and the boss smiled like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here.
Alright.
In the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run.
That's suspicious.
One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
Number 89 again. Let's see if it's the same as last time. Let us see if it is the same as last time. Where are you from?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa. A small...
I don't take kindly to stupid
Again,
lies.
West Africa, it's a different thing this time. Why do you...
Oh, you know about that.
Yeah, why do you call it secretary?
It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah,
Why'd you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody.
I can't tell you anymore. Number 89.
You're
I don't know. I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal.
Yeah.
You're gonna let me out of prison.
Yes.
Shit, you don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
What? Ow! Peter! Help! Peter, help! Oh, shit.
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
Well, we fucked up. This is the Dante fucks everything up route.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Oh boy.
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now. Number 89 still has it.
Yay!
But don't worry.
That sucks.
I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Boss, it's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. We really messed up this time.
Yeah.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
Okay.
So he had
an accomplice. Okay.
Yes,
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
So,
You and I know him well.
so Sejima?
Renju?
The boss pure what Ivy revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Who the fuck is calling?
Date, Moma is calling.
Oh god.
Moma.
Shit, what now?
I'll
What is happening?
Hey, Doc,
Bad news.
just got the word.
Yeah.
Renju's been saved.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal?
Yes, I know.
What deal?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh,
Right. God, yes.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
We kinda should have a gun. Can I have a gun before we go do this? I would want a gun. Before going to this.
Oh my gosh. Late.
Oh,
You're late.
yes, everything's going to
I'm
shit.
going home.
Never. Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
She's a booba.
I'm kid. I'm kidding. I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited.
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the dates, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous.
Apparently.
So where are we going?
Some shit's come up.
There's someone I'd like you to see, but be careful or you'll end up whacked.
Waxed? Like a wax museum?
Said whack.
I love wax museums. They're so cool.
We said
All
whack.
the people look so real.
She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took her to the Kuma cruise. This is going to go awful.
Wow, this is so cool. Look at how real this one looks.
Oh, Tessa.
It talked. The wax man talked. It talked. The wax man. He speaks like a
You misheard me.
Iris,
There's been a misunderstanding. I just played with the office of the Cobra Crow at the Yakuza game.
Date, you tricked me.
Odd that she just noticed that now.
Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Yeah, no shit.
Mr. Okiura?
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I
Mama?
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Dante, come here.
That took me to the corner of the room.
Dante, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Sure.
Then I broke her hole.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He, wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure.
Dante!
Never show my boobs.
Dante. First time I was Aunt gently and shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the...
Oh my God, this is so odd.
So how about it?
Alright, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe.
Okay, that lines up.
Second, Ikume Shrine.
That's the interesting
Sunfish
one.
Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
That's an expensive looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it?
Had to ask.
Can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
God. This is so weird.
Good team.
This is so odd.
Like siblings. They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
Old man.
I'm 24.
Jeez.
Mama is lying. He is at least 40.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
Sure.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
That's...
That is contradictory, isn't it?
Yeah.
The old boss was really violent.
Yeah.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal clean.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Their throats.
No, not like that.
There's a standing there.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Uh-huh.
Bet, dead, ASET.
Worries.
Forget Brett, ASET.
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet.
Wow, my catchphrase. Thank you.
This is kind of...
Yeah, I know, I'm using the shitty controller, I know.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful.
Says the Yakuza is again.
All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
What the fuck is this game? It's Christ almighty.
What happened to Mr. Okura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
I just gave hospital streams. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. He was lured to a place to show his body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. Found Iris's body in Okura Fisher cold storage warehouse. Renju fled with the prisoner escaping life in 1989.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Well, strange.
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
What the fuck?
A parallel world?
Something, Todd.
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah. Of course I have.
Nah, lie.
Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that.
Oh my god.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him. Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
Really?
What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
Yeah, Date, what?
You'll be safe with him.
Date? Really? Be sure about that, Date!
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that! I told you, we're clean now.
Yep.
We all go home on time, we follow government regulations. See ya.
Date!
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Right. Shit. I need to know that.
Hey!
Date, don't ignore me.
I don't know. I feel like I should ignore you.
A clean gang?
Oh, that's just a...
Oh, just a toy.
What the fuck is this?
Let's sleep.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
We have two places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Kume
To
Shrine.
a Kumi Shrine!
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing.
You're
Can
hungry.
we eat somewhere?
Yes.
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
We're leaving.
My chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
Good for you. It's probably a heart attack. Bye. To a Kumi Shrine! Oh jeez, not
You
again.
okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
There that is again.
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
Oh.
One day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about.
Hitomi's lover.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Usachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious, magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality, After many hardships, Tajimamori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Tajimamori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot. It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Huh.
Fruit of immortality.
Yes. Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
Oh, yeah.
A flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you? I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
Here's what the forest is looking at. Guardian dog. A lantern.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris.
Again with the winter iris.
This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye.
Yep.
And the Greek goddess of rainbows. She delivered messages from the gods. That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Iris, eye, eyeballs being
Mr.
taken
O'Hara
out.
isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I'd been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
I see.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
But this was nice and relaxing. Fine, to Sunfish Pocket. To Sunfish Pocket we go, I guess. Saw familiar faces. I entered. It was Mizuki. Arson and I sat at Mizuki's table. And not Ota.
Wow. This is surprising.
I'm sorry, what?
What's going on here?
Why do you...
Why are you two together?
I'm sorry, how much money do you spend at this fucking place?
Well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You can even live with me if you want. That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Yeah, Dante's not great at taking care of you, is he? Oh, you can do this again? Okay.
Those are some nice hippos.
Of course we could do this again. Looks broad on the outside, but I bet near as hell. I understand, man, I do. Just waiting for the right time. Yeah, cool, but on the inside...
I've heard that Renji was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
After that.
After that.
After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
This is the Dante messes everything up route, isn't it? Oh my god. Dante, you know, people.
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an anacanthus barbatus.
I don't. What? I am not an ocean person. No, thank you.
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was. Looking for me? Yeah.
Give a reason?
Help with fucking.
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Oh boy.
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweaty.
He was in a car accident.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
Yeah,
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
I forgot six.
No, it's not like that. We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trust.
Great.
Okiura family is really something else.
Alright, I have to get the good controller now. Yay! Come does feel odd. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do? Scold me or something? Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good. Excuse me.
Mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time.
Oh, well, my brain died. That was the wrong controller.
She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand. Why are you asking me about it?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa. But Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
But that's what I do.
Date, look.
She's fine?
Weird.
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is. Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
Really?
I got hired by Lemniscape all because of him. Iris Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
I was just sitting there.
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
UFO sightings?
Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away! Yeah, blow those boys!
Mizuki! You really shouldn't say that.
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl. And you're fast, too. Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
It's amazing.
I told you that Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, right? She was the messenger of the gods. She had to be really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want a race?
Sure. When you get the chance.
Right here? Oh, I want to see too.
Oh, this is random.
Me too.
I would also like to see.
Everyone wants to see it, I guess.
I don't know. Come on, just show us. But... Alright, I'll go set up. Wait!
Mermaid didn't listen, hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist. Yay!
It's like I heard her, but it's like, oh, I'm scared.
Alright, world, get ready! See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Hit it!
Time to dance! And here's some music again.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying.
Oh, okay. That's an actual song. I didn't expect a musical number in this game like this. I mean, I didn't know like this.
Cold frost on the pyre, fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the shadows of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbow.
That's a good song.
Sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let the scars of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
I'm assuming the dance was mocapped. I would assume. I would assume it's mocapped.
that song. Mr. Opiero wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics. So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
So about your visit last night, this is the most important part.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renji here.
No.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Bum. Cold storage warehouse. Yay, we get to go to the scene of where we saw our dead body, but it's not here anymore. Yay. Such an odd thing. It's like, oh, your dead body was here, by the way.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But the body was
Maybe
under
they're
a sheet.
not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I tried to picture it just swing down there like that, and I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it'll require a bit of background to understand.
It's a little complicated.
Background?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Now I'm suspicious.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Do you know what the BBB?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4.
I actually did not know about this.
Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Never heard of that before.
Nanotech? Yeah. Technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things. And when they make the machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep.
Oh, if only.
That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.000000001 meters.
0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.0000001 meters. 0.000
The sink machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sink nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the sinker's data.
Here's how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Sinkers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nano cables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nano machine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, "Go away," and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes.
Oh, yeah, there is.
The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the...
Oh, it's weird. It makes sense, but like fucking
sea of
weird.
brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the sinker and the subject exchange information.
It's weird.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have two control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have two people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Because of this, the sinker's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We sinkers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or else, the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman Sosajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
Yes.
I did.
Now you're shivering.
Sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Must see the diner. Yeah, it's freezing. Time to leave. Well, time to eat. Time to go to the diner and eat because we need to eat.
Ah, I'm so hungry.
Tessa?
Hi, Oda.
Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to be here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Oda flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat. counter. Good at cooking, huh?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
Seen her in
You're
here?
still looking for him?
Yeah.
Well, like I told you before, I don't know. She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
Ha!
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
Outside the room, freak out.
She wouldn't let me go.
Okay, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned.
Ota!
No thanks. I'm fine.
You've been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
No, she doesn't like you.
Not very reassuring.
Yeah.
Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
Yeah, doesn't like us.
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota agrees to take it as a compliment.
I wouldn't take that as a compliment.
Iris, how about your coming back to life?
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
So I tell her about our resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Or some twin. Or something weird.
Can you tell me about this
Something.
parallel world idea in more detail?
Because I don't believe a fucking lick of it, but
How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, if we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
we are gonna lose.
Your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
We're gonna lose.
Why exactly is that?
Alright, let's do this.
We're about to lose, Date.
Okay, let's go.
We're about to lose super fucking hard.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
We're about to lose. Yep, we lost.
Yay, I won.
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
Stop
That doesn't make any sense.
Date.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
You're really not taking this well.
So I get my prize.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money. Instead,
Yeah.
can you pet my head?
Why?
And say Iris is a cutie cutie? The cutest person in the whole wide world? A cutie angel?
Why?
Fine.
Why?
Iris is...
He's doing it.
No. Put your heart in it.
Iris is a cutie. Person in the whole wide world. A cutie.
My God, Date. Pete the whole thing with petting Iris on that. Date. Oh my God, Date.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Rewind time. Do it now.
This is not Life is Strange. This is not Life is Strange.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
Yay, butterfly effect.
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? Can't read.
Huh. I'm starting to buy this a little more.
Sure you can.
Thinking about it.
Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
I know what Mandela effect is.
The 100 million
but yes, I know.
If I explain that, would you believe me?
Don't know what the 100 million balls is.
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it. The Boba Kiki effect, I believe I know what that is, but
Dante, look at this picture.
I know what it is, but
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki.
Yep.
Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures.
Huh.
It's like something ingrained inside all humans. This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
What is 100 million balls?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get
True,
here.
it's really
Things were even
fascinating.
slightly different. Well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
Or he might have evolved into
Humans
something else.
would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are. Like worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected.
Really, did not know about
Even
that, about
psychics
bamboo.
might be like that too. Connected at a subconscious level. That's...
Parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
Get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
Huh.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect.
Interesting.
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
Yes.
Remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being
It's
black.
not! It's yellow! It's yellow!
Nope.
It is all yellow!
And the design didn't change.
It used to be a bit fatter, but now it's
Lines from
slimmer.
movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain.
That is really interesting. That explains a lot.
There's this kid. A. He's in
We're
elementary
doing
school.
these urban legends now.
Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What the fuck?
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but...
Weird!
A is, of course, in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it.
The fuck?
And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here.
That's super weird.
The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Weird.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are
Thanks. Ah!
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
Two sisters?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show is on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. And what B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind. I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you.
Yeah, creepy.
You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
So, this elementary school kid?
This is really fascinating.
See, he goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Yeah.
If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. This has gone
Where's
kind
that
of long.
omelet rice?
Done.
What about the dish over? Yeah, I don't know why it's from me and Iris. I just grabbed a spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
Picked up a spoonful. Actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
You're not okay. Iris and I ate the omelet rice in your sentence. No conversation. Sound the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echo with it. For long.
Thanks for the food.
Iris is totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for her food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Marble! That was really fascinating learning about the parallel worlds and stuff. It's like, oh, I've heard this stuff before, but not in such depth like that. Like, not explained to me in such depth like that. Who's calling? Oh.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
We're calling.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Huh?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight.
Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right, then I'll see you
See
there.
you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
Hi, Ba. Too lazy to explain it properly, so I came with a lie.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Another call came in.
Dante, it's the boss.
Great!
I have a bad feeling.
Me
about this.
too.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Aha. I see.
What was that about?
She's getting frustrated. Yeah, she's getting frustrated.
Realize how screwed I am. Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
Told her I was going to marble with Iris. About who I was expecting to see there.
Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor? Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan. Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
Working on it. Arrest them, jeez. Gone on a long time. Talking about parallel worlds for so long. It's like, I guess the point of this investigation is to find Renju, not talk about parallel worlds and Iris's dead body.
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Oh, that's really suspicious.
Date!
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Date!
Jeez, what the heck is going on now?
Stay right there.
Okay.
What the fuck is happening? That's some Yakuza gang war going on?
Damn. Who are they?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah. Shit, man. Did not expect this. Why the fuck are there so many of them? Try guys in the room be shot full of holes. The eyes we didn't build an area blocked off. We can't go that way, which means.
Shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
But I've only got a single revolver.
Oh yeah. Huh. And then vending machine, fire extinguisher. Okay. Okay. Oh god.
Date, I have a plan.
What's the plan?
I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Got it.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Got it. There we go. Boom.
Look at that. Like a gift from heaven.
The fuck? This is what the hell?
Are they stupid?
Yeah, they stupid or something?
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Yeah, seriously. How did you tell they were perverts?
Focus. Now, the burst shot.
Burst shot.
Shoot the portal mag vending machine.
The portal mag?
I said no questions. Hurry!
So weird.
Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Okay. Yeah, weird. Take it out, perverts. Shit. There we go. Why did the acid seeds gotta have something perky in them again? Oh, that's just gonna blow you all up.
Hey, this is...
This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this before.
Fucking weirdos. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, they must be stupid.
Yeah, they must be really stupid.
You are too.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's... what?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up.
What is going on?
Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time.
Okay.
Now let's go!
Ah, weird. Surprisingly strong. You are surprisingly strong.
Ready? Here I go.
Go away, bug. Okay. Muscles galore! Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. That fucking worked. God damn it. How do you calculate this shit? How do you calculate this shit?
All according to my calculations.
How do you calculate this shit, Iva? What the f- How do you calculate this shit, Iva? What the fuck? How the fuck does Iva calculate that shit? It's like, excuse me? What? What?
This is...
You know what? We're gonna figure out what was going on with those guys next time. I have been recording for nearly an hour. I have to end it at some point. After that, nope. We talked about parallel worlds and then fought against masked perverts? What the fuck? What the hell? So weird. But that will be it for now. Oh my god, I gotta edit this. I edit these videos. Fucking perfect. What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Anyways, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. This fucking game. This game's fucking gonna make me lose my mind. So you have a fucking dead body investigating to try losing my mind, losing my mind trying to solve the Somniums. This shit, what the fuck? And then parallel worlds to this. What is happening? That's gonna be it for now. Fuck. Thank you for watching, and we'll see more of this insane game next time. I hope you have a good day. Because I sure am so far.